Hello, 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 and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm having some technical difficulties tonight. I could not hear or see my own intro. Um, so I hope that y'all will bear with me tonight. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all can hear and see me. I'd like to make a special announcement about how the giveaway is going to work. And I want to welcome you, and I'm going to introduce my co host and to individually say hello to everybody. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Okay, by Tina's comment, thank you for the compliment. I'm guessing you can see me. Okay, so if you read my community post, then you know what's going on already. But if you haven't read my post, let me explain how this giveaway is going to work. And if y'all would, please, oh, please go ahead and click the thumbs up. Y'all know I'm not normally on screen. I don't like to make the show about me. I am going to reverse the camera and we're going to get to the items, I promise. But for this announcement, I wanted to be able to look y'all in the eye and to connect with y'all and to see how important it is to me. So I've been wanting to have a giveaway for a long time, but I didn't want to just do what the other channels were doing. I know some channels have the raffles with the buy-ins, channels have fancy high-tech wheels or races with ducks and whatnot. Some people do number generators and pick a numbers. But y'all know from my previous auctions, I like to do my own giveaways and giveaways that are personal. You know, even when we do a small giveaway just during a everyday auction or a Sunday, I like it to be a merit-based giveaway rather than just something random. So what I thought that we would do is kind of a take on letters to Santa. You know, what's great about letters to Santa is you can ask for what you want. And so many giveaways, somebody holds up something like, hey, I'm going to give this away. All right, if you want to put a number in. And maybe you want something, but you don't necessarily want that. Or maybe you know that somebody else would actually do better to get that, but it's fun to win, it's fun to participate, and you don't want to seem picky or ungrateful and ask for something else. So the great thing about this giveaway is that you can ask for what you want, because instead of a letter to Santa, it doesn't have to be a whole letter. It can just be a comment. It's going to be to Belle, Southern Belle. And so what you're going to do is you're going to ask for what you want. And you can write as many entries. In fact, I suggest you write a lot of entries, a ton of entries, entries and entries and entries, until your hands just get tired of typing. And I know some of you are saying, well, I don't want to look greedy. Here's the thing. YouTube counts the number of comments. And so the more you comment, the more it helps me. And it helps me so much that I am going to give a prize to the person who comments the most with the most entries. So enter and enter and get your friends to enter. Enter a ton. Here's how the entries will work. Don't enter in the comments now. Don't enter for a community post. Wait until the auction has uploaded. On the auction replay, that is where you enter and enter and enter. And I want you to ask for what you want. Make every single request a separate entry. So as an example, don't just say, I'm throwing out my makeup because, you know, after a while it gets old and gets bacteria and I need to replenish it. So I need some concealer and some foundation and some mascara and some eyeshadow. I would love to give you those things. Those are things I actually have. Those are great requests. Don't put them in the same entry. Make separate entries. You can even copy and paste your I need to replenish my makeup and I need mascara. Copy and paste the whole thing and just swap it for eyeshadow. Swap it for lipstick. You can copy and paste. That's not going to hurt my feelings. So if that helps you to make more entries. Also, you can enter for anything big or small, but keep in mind that these items will be added to your box. If you don't have a box, then I will hold it to the next week and the next week and the next week at the end of the month. If you still don't have a box, then you can pay shipping on it, or you can decline it and forfeit it. That's fine. Also want to let you know that you can ask for anybody. You can say, I'd like a new purse, and that's great. Or you can say, I feel like my husband really needs a new wallet, or my granddaughter just loves My Little Pony. The little neighbor girl, oh, she just loves baby dolls. You can ask for other people, you can ask for charities, you can ask for anybody. So I would love for it to be for you since you're my viewer. But if it's for somebody else, then that's perfectly fine. Just let me know. Also, Jocelyn had a great idea. She said, Belle, why do you get the fun of fulfilling all the requests? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to fulfill all of the requests. I have limited funds, and y'all, I'm not going out to buy your presents. To fulfill your presents, I am sacrificing. If you ask for a guitar, you're not getting a guitar. Not because I don't want to give you a guitar. I just don't. So I am giving you from my merchandise that I have, because I have a house full of merchandise. So therefore, if you ask for a guitar, you might get a guitar charm. You might get something with a guitar image on it. So keep that in mind. Also, the more specific you are, the more difficult it is to fulfill. If you say, I'd like a hummingbird necklace. Well, if I don't have a hummingbird necklace, can't fulfill that. Whereas if you say, do you have something with a hummingbird on it? It opens up a whole world of possibilities of things that I might have that happen to have a hummingbird on them. But as I was saying, Jocelyn came up with a great idea. She said, Belle, why do you get all the fun of being the one to pick who gets their request fulfilled, who gets the items? Why don't you make it also a gift exchange or a secret Santa? That Jocelyn is so smart and so savvy and so kind and generous. I just love that idea. So when everybody starts putting in their request after this is uploaded, then I want y'all to click the thumbs up next to your favorite request, the request that you want me to fulfill most. Because I'm going to look and see, oh, well, this one's got 10 thumbs. This one's got 50 thumbs. This one's got 2 thumbs. That's going to be part of the decision-making process, as well as, do I actually have the item? But if you're reading this and maybe you're saying, oh, this person wanted a necklace with a glass pendant. I don't know that Pell woman has it, but I have one. Let me see if I can do a gift exchange with her. Let me see if I can be the secret Santa. So if you want to fulfill it, all you have to do is comment that you want to be the gift fulfiller, that you want to be in a gift exchange, or that you want to be the secret Santa. And I can work it out with you and get the gift sent to that person. So if y'all have any questions in the chat, let me know. I'll be glad to answer them. Hopefully y'all are understanding how it's going to work. While y'all are typing your request, let me go ahead and bring up my co-host and introduce her to y'all. Welcome back by popular demand after we are missing her to now. Welcome, Lynette. Are you here to co-host with me tonight?
Well, thank you for having me back. I'm glad to visit.
Can you hear me?
I missed everybody.
Yay! I have missed them too. Okay. And I'm going to around and we're going to say hello to everybody. But while I'm doing that, y'all go ahead and tell us what you've been up to.
Oh wow, Belle, look, you have a $75 super chat. That's awesome. How's everybody doing? I've missed y'all a lot.
Well, we have missed you too. What have you been up to?
Well, we have been traveling and we just doing a lot of crafting and getting back home and getting to be able to hook up with my grandkids. I've missed and seeing them.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much for the Indian Rupee super chat. Let's play our super chat song and to celebrate and sing and dance. Here we go.
So let's dance, let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life, day and night. Let's say, liberal toe, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
I don't know what's wrong, but I can't hear if my videos, intros, outros, and super chat songs are playing. Can you tell Annette? Do I need to
I
play it
heard
again?
your
Because
I heard
I'm
your
not sure it
music.
plays through.
I heard the music and it stuck on the picture of the hotel of New Orleans.
All right, let me try it
So
one
let's
more
dance,
time.
let's sing, let's shout to the rhythm of life, day and night. Let's say, liberal toe, let's roll. Let the good times roll, let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, 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 let the good times roll. With gratitude in our soul, let the good times roll, let the good times roll, let the good times roll.
Woohoo! Okay,
Yay.
well, that is a great note to let the good times roll to get us started out on this great auction. And I am super excited about our all Christmas auction. But before we start that, we're going to say some individual hellos. And let me tell you, if you are a first time viewer, how this is going. Go ahead and click the thumbs up for me, pretty please. Hopefully tonight we get to 50 thumbs. So if you've been here before and you think you might, then go ahead and the button to registering does is it sends an email to me to let me know your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address. That way I know where to send a bill. Once you've done that, you can bid. The way you bid in my chat is in numbers. That way I have a legal representation that you were going to be charged on your invoices because you do have to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. All items are as is and where is. The only time rack and I also want to let you know Zelle is my preferred or the of payment because there's absolutely is how you can pay with bank debit card, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, Venmo, Apple Pay, and lots more ways because I do not cancel invoices at all ever. You simply have to bid responsibly and pay for what you bid on. The method of shipping is called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is PS in order to get the deepest
No. How's everybody liking this heat? I think I have my air conditioner working overtime.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and start our hellos. So first, I see a new viewer. I see Stacy. Welcome, Stacy.
Hello, Stacy. Glad to have you.
Next, I do Mama Miss T.
Hey, Miss Tina.
I'm so glad you're here, Tina. Now I see Melissa. She'll be running the chat tonight, doing all of our countdowns tonight, making the list and checking it twice.
Hey, Melissa.
And that brings me to my next announcement afternoon at 3 p.m. Where Melissa has a family commitment. So I did a poll this week to see if y'all wanted last week's, or if y'all wanted us to try pre-recorded. Apparently, y'all didn't fully succeed at pre-recorded. So over 70% of viewers said that we should just on Monday night instead. On Monday night, instead of our regular variety auction, we're going to have our Sunday snack sale. Which, if you've never been to our Sunday snack sale, it is not just food; it is also table linen. It's also products, kitchen gadgets, glass dishes, and mugs. Oh my! And now that we're doing Christmas in July, you'll also see some Christmas items as well. And y'all know that up until midnight, you can pre-order your snacks at the starting bid price. After midnight, you just have to show up on Monday and bid on them and see how it goes. So thank you so much, Melissa, for being here. Next, we have our ballerino, Craig Wolf, all King Craig.
Hey, Craig.
I'm sorry you haven't been doing well in the heat. If that happens to us down in Louisiana just all the time. Anybody who may not and her name in the chat, this is how she looks in the chat, and this is so my co-host is crafting with passion, Lynette. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back.
And I see we have our favorite teenager, Miss Shelby. Shelby.
Hey, Shelby.
Q in the chat. Hello, hello, CQ.
Hey, CQ.
Okay, here. Let us know if there's another name we can call you.
Nice to have you in. Hey, I see you. Good to see you.
Okay. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. You have a long lag when I'm going to click on. All right,
sorry.
here we have a
I'm sorry,
praise
I
with
can't hear you.
Dance Nancy. Well,
Hey, Miss Nancy.
hey,
Yeah, I can. I'm sorry if I can. It's hit and miss, but I can hear you now.
scrolling, scrolling, scrolling.
Hmm.
Let's see who
I don't know
else
about
we
y'all,
have
but I'm
here.
excited for this Christmas in July.
Uh, on the bottle. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Chewy.
Hey,
Love
Sandy.
y'all. And we have Ted. I'm in a competitor's chat. She is always so sweet and kind. I saw Jen earlier and accidentally saw Lynette too. We didn't function. And behold, here's Mr. Ted
Hello, Mr. Ted.
in the background. Hey, welcome. Is here.
Hello, Riri.
any questions about this giveaway or how it goes to my attention? EK, welcome, Miss JEK. I'm so glad you were here.
Hey, JEK. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sandy. Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Oh, you definitely need that speedometer. I've always loved Christmas, even when I was a little kid. It has always been my favorite time of the year. I
Can
look
y'all
forward
still
to
hear
it.
me? The more people, the harder it is.
I used to love to go shopping the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday, but now I can't get out anymore and everything is done online. I think we're having some difficulties. 18 grandkids and two great ones. Well, I have 11 grandkids and one great grandbaby this year. It's going to be interesting because they're from anywhere from 19 to 1 month old now. Well, Sandy, maybe you'll get it back. It sometimes it's hard. I've went through a depression over it in the last couple of years of not being able to get out and shop, and I've just learned to deal with it and get on the computer and do it. Seems that's what everybody's doing anyway. Um, or I just give them. I've got to where I just give the grandkids money. It makes it easier. But I used to love going and looking at the lights and all the decorations in town and just the festivities and stuff. Oh, I have three children, and my husband has three, so I guess I have three stepchildren. Don't get to see them much, but mine live close by.
Okay, can y'all hear me now? Lynette,
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
Well, I wanted to thank Lynette for her super chat. So let's go ahead and play it. And
Okay, we can't hear you now. We're having some technical difficulties, I think. I'm fortunate, Sandy. My children live close by. My granddaughter, she comes and helps me out 3 days a week. Well, one of my granddaughters, one of the oldest ones, she does college, and then when she gets out, she comes over and checks on me. So I'm fortunate, and I get to see the great grandbaby. He's 4 months old, so I get to see him and get to play with him some. Being disabled, it keeps me from having to well, I don't get to go to town much, so I miss that. I miss going and doing my own shopping and going and picking out my stuff. I don't like this pre-order, where Walmart ordering, they bring you your groceries. Yes, it's convenient, but I kind of am the type of person, when I go in the grocery store, I like to feel my own tomatoes, know what I'm getting, pick out my own cucumbers and stuff like that. That's so sweet, Sandy. I've watched the twins. I have twin granddaughters that are 19, and I've watched them grow up. And now that they're all grown, it just breaks my heart sometimes. But I know they had to grow up. I just would like to keep them little. And now one of them has a child of her own, so
hey, I can't tell if the super chat video played or not.
it didn't play. Um,
Okay, try it
looks
one
like
more
it's just
time. I
going
have to keep
through.
delaying the auction.
Well, just we know you tried. Just go ahead and do your auction.
Okay, all right. Now let me figure out how to get it off the screen.
They're probably glad I'll quit talking their head off. Well, thank you, praise him. I appreciate that. Yeah, being disabled is hard to adjust to, um, mindset wise, and I mean it's hard on the body anyway. But to get my mind to say that I'm disabled, my body knows it, but my mind doesn't. It's saying something totally different. Oh, I think we're all gone.
Oh no. So help me. This is why I don't try to get fancy and come on camera y'all and talk to y'all and swap it around. My system just can't handle all that fanciness. Um, what I have done.
Well, praise him. That is so sweet of you. I
Sorry,
feel like
y'all.
I've got one of those Cajun country voices. Oh, wow, Sandy, that is so great. Congratulations. I
Okay,
live in
let's see if we
Louisiana.
can get the auction started.
Yay, she is back.
Maybe I've lost sound now.
Yeah, I live in Louisiana. I lived close to the Texas border. Actually, I'm 10 miles from the Texas, from Sabine River. Well, I see your picture.
I only see your icon.
Okay. Oh, in East Texas. Okay. Well, that's probably not far from me, Tina. So you know what the heat's all about down here, don't you?
Okay, if I can ever figure out how to get myself in the not ever gonna have the right idea of trying to be
What
on
did
the screen at the beginning of the show. That has no sign of vain women. I apologize. I got some advice that thought y'all wanted or needed to see me. And because of that, I can't seem to get things swapped around. So I am so incredibly sorry. I'm trying to get this somehow figured out back. I keep moving the screen and it takes like 10 minutes to change. And by the time it changed, it seems like it still hasn't done what I wanted it to do. um,
internet can be such a Tetris thing these days. I'm always messing something up. Do you think it would help if I left out and then came back in? My grandkids call me Nanny. All of them have. Okay, let me try something and see.
do different things on screen. Please, oh please, stop me. because it is worth the headache of clicking and clicking and clicking and nothing happening. Okay, I think I'm finally full screen. Okay, if so, add Lynette back and then see if we can get the auction started. All right, so we're round we call Belle's Bargain Bonanza, and in this round, everything is going to start out at just $1. Now, I am so sorry that between my announcement and my technical problems, we are 44 minutes in. I realize we're going to end up with $2 rounds super close together, and I apologize. If I missed anybody else who came in while I was having technical difficulty, I apologize. Hello, I missed. So $1 starting bid. Let me show y'all what the choices are. Originally $2, but here only $1. I have long length tinsel icicles. We have them in both the silver and the gold. Then I have a 6-pack of buffalo plaid bows already tied for you. For those of you who like the glitz and glamour and shine, I've got red sparkly bows. Next, maybe you need some small gift bags for your small gifts. Look how cute these are. This one says Christmas to you. Oh, thank you for the silver star. I appreciate that. A snowman, and I'm not sure if y'all can see the snowman is sparkling. We have a Let It Snow. Let me move the gift tag out of the way. You'll see the gift card still ready to write on it. We've got Santa. We've got a Santa holiday for those of you who live in the warm climates. And we have two of the bags that are wide rather than tall. So these are your opportunities. We're looking for a $1 starting bid. And let me know if I missed anything in the chat. Lynette, you're accidentally muted.
I'm sorry, I was self-muted. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I never mute her because she has such great things to say. And she self-mutes, so therefore I never have to mute for that reason either.
Yeah, well, my phone was beeping and I was trying to get it turned down, and because I didn't want anything else to happen, and I
Oh,
self-muted. I'm so sorry. Well, I'm looking at all those wonderful, wonderful things. I love Christmas. And that is a good deal on those bags, I must say. You can never have
and
too
we
many
have our
bags.
queen ballerina. I see you in for $1 starting us off.
All right. You can never have too many Christmas bags. I don't care. You can't even get
And
them for $1 anymore at Dollar Tree. So,
And it's so important to have the right size bag because if you're giving like a little ring or a bracelet, you don't want a huge gift bag. You want a gift bag that's the right size. Or maybe you're giving a card. So, for those reasons, you need a smaller gift bag for a gift card. So, I love that these are a smaller size. Look at all the sparkle here.
well, because if you don't have the right size bag, you will do like I did a while ago. I got a package in the mail, and it was filled full of those little fluffy things, and I thought I had gotten the two big things out.
Oh,
I didn't know there was a real tiny one wrapped up in the bottom. And I thought, "I forgot one of my things," and I looked, and I didn't know it was still in the bottom. I throwed the box away, come check my invoice, and I was right, it was supposed to be in the box, so I had to go dig through the trash, and I found it, because it was wrapped in this big old box with all this fluff. I don't know why they put it in such a big box full of fluff, but now I have a box full of fluff and almost didn't have my product.
I'll tell you, it's for the shipping costs because the bigger the box you use, the more the shipping will be, so the more they can charge you for shipping. The best deals on ship, a seller puts it in as small of a box as can be so that the length, width, and height measurement is the smallest it can be because that keeps your shipping costs down. And bags actually cost less to mail out than boxes. And you
Well,
can
that's
always
what I
request a
thought. And
bag instead of a box.
I couldn't understand why they put it in such a big old box. It was from a seller. It's in a big old box full of fluff. I got a pound of fluff.
Yep, I've been writing them, asking them for a refund. They charge you for too big of a box because you paid for that.
Well, I got plenty of fluff if I need to mail out anything.
Okay, so while we were talking, ICU bought ICU one, and she's going to choose one of each of the bags, and they're all one and done. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh,
This
isn't
one's
that
one
gorgeous?
of those fancy fabric bags with the drawstring. So, and
That
I
one will
left
be.
2 just in case something gets wet. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's a
I see
great
you are
deal.
cool. All right. So what we have left then is we have icicles, long icicles in 2 different colors, silver and gold. We have a 6 count of the plaid ribbons. These are especially great if you have a guy in your life. Guys aren't going to be upset about lumberjack bows. They might not want the girly girl bows, but you put one of those lumberjack bows on it, and they're not going to be mad at that.
I put those on my tree
Oh, I like that. Gives it kind of
because
a country chic feel.
my Christmas tree that I put up is kind of rustic. I have 2. One of them's all Santa Claus, and the other one is a rustic Christmas tree. And the lumberjack bows go great with it.
Oh, I totally get the country flair to it. That totally makes sense to me. All
Hmm.
right. Any other interest? And y'all let me know what you'd like to see next. Otherwise, y'all know I'm just going to pick something. All right. Well, let me clear these away. Only have time to show a few things before we have to do another dollar round. I'm sorry about that. Well, let's look at some pillow covers. These are going to be $5 starting bid for choice. So one of the greatest ways to decorate your living room is to just take the pillows you already have and unzip them. Here's the little zipper right here. And it is a nice big zipper. These are the big square European shams. You open it up and you put your regular pillows in it for the Yuletide season or even Christmas in July. You zip it back up, and this way you don't have to buy 2 sets of pillow covers. Also, maybe you're worried that people are going to spill something on your pillows. This is a great solution as well because you can just wash these. So $5 for choice. I'm sorry, we seem to have missed something. Lynette, I see that Melissa has some stuff in the name of loves. What did I miss?
I don't see.
Lynette, help me
My
out,
my
please.
chat is. Let me see what I missed. I must have missed it too. Let's see. Melissa put hearts in. Her tree was loaded in. Uh, I'm not seeing it.
Okay. Apparently, we have one of the silver tinsels, and I do have multiples of the silver tinsels. Okay. Sold to Sandy. Okay. So, Sandy, this one is coming to you. So, you saved half off of it by buying it from me rather than going to the store. Okay. So, $5 for choice. The first pillowcase, and these are a kind of a canvas texture. See this great texture here? It's a canvas texture. The first one says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. All right,
You know,
this
you
next one. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
you might think this is crazy, but I buy some of those sometimes, and I wrap presents and put them in it and zip them up and put them under my tree with it, and I just put the kids' name on the bags instead of putting them in pillows in them. I'll just take
That
and put
is
the
a
kids' name
fantastic
tag.
idea. I love that because you can get way more in there than in stockings, and
Hmm.
it's not going to fall out like it's going to fall out of a stocking. I love that. Love, love, love that. And with the
Well, it
zipper
seems
and
like they all come at one time, and I have
everything.
13 kids in my living room, and the presents get lost under the tree. You're trying to hand out presents, and somebody's always sitting there waiting on one. That way, if
Oh,
I have them in the bag, I can just hand them their bags. They can get their presents out and open them up.
oh, I love that. And so this one says believe, and this is great for people of faith, people who have a belief, and because I am here to tell you that Jesus is the reason for the season. Also, so many people get tired of the red and the green. So, if you're a person that likes some of the demure colors, some of the blues, therefore, I love that this one has shades of blue.
Did you?
Oops, I think I missed
Yeah,
something else.
Janice wants one of the silver tinsels.
Okay, just one. All right, let me grab another one.
Melissa, we couldn't do it
All
without
right,
you, that's for sure.
here's one for Janice, and thank you so much for co-hosting. Um, there was a friend of mine who I used to email, and she would say, "Well, you don't need a co-host," and I'm like, "You don't know how much I miss." So even with Lynette, I'm still missing things. So for those of y'all keeping track at home, I still have two silver left, and I still have three gold left. So if you're watching the replay, or you're even in the chat thinking, I should have gotten some of those, three gold left and two silver left. Okay. So on pillow covers, we've got believe. Here is the next one. It says joy. Joy to the world. So here is joy. This one has a trio of trees. I've never thought about decorating a tree with blues and whites and silvers, but we three trees of blue. Sorry. All right. For those of you who like the Nutcracker, look at sweet little Anna, our little sugar plum fairy. She's wearing her ballerina costume.
That's cute.
Here she is again with the Nutcracker, protecting her from the evil prince. Okay. Next one says baked fresh daily gingerbread baking cookies, cakes, pies, hot chocolate.
Oh, that one's nice.
Next, for those lumberjack houses out there, or that, we've got 5 trees with buffalo plaid up front. Also, if you like buffalo plaid, here is a whole one just made of buffalo plaid. Merry Christmas. Here's another buffalo plaid this one says believe. Santa with his reindeers. Now, you couldn't use that around here because we have Papa Noel and he's being pulled by gators. But I know most of y'all follow the Santa with the reindeers. Now, if you're saying that's nice, but I like a lumbar pillow, and for lumbar, you need the long pillow. Well, here is the long pillow right here, and still the zipper is at the bottom. So this one says Merry Christmas, and look, Santa is reading his list. Just like with our giveaways, where instead of letters to Santa, it's going to be comments to Belle. So I can't wait to read all of those for y'all. Here's the next one. Now, if you're not in Southern, this one might not be for y'all, but it says, Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas, y'all. Because I know some of y'all probably say y'all out there. Next, for those of you who like red and green, this one has the image of a snowman. Snowman, what's that? Well, in 2025, we did have some snow. It wasn't enough to make a snowman, but, we did have some snow. I bet somewhere up in the great north where, Kathy and Melissa live, they could probably make a snowman. Even now and then, I've heard about Tennessee Christmas where they get snow, so it could be that that Nancy occasionally gets enough snow for a snowman. And here's the last option. It is once again the green, and it's got a snowflake on it. And we have our ballerina I see you in for 5 with so many choices. Looking for 525.
There are some pretty ones there. Of course, my favorite one is the Santa Claus one.
All right, we can go ahead and count this down. Oh, Melissa is counting it down. Okay. And after this, we're going to go to our next $1 round because we're technically a little over the hour. If y'all haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh please do. That's a free and easy way that you can support my channel. Also, make sure you're on live chat, not that top chat, which will deceive you into thinking your own chat is at the top. All right, we are sold.
Which one is she going to get?
Or ones, you never know.
Well, that's true. There's so many nice ones there.
And I love the idea of filling it up and giving it out. And somebody will say, wait, what's in this? It's not a pillow. It's all your gifts. Just like Nanny Lynette does for her grandies.
Okay, she would like the sugar plum one.
Okay.
The Santa one.
Okay, so that's this one. Sugar plum fairy. Okay, what's the next one?
Santa.
Okay. Oh, that's not cracker.
I think it's the long one.
The long one. Thank you. Thank you.
And then the Merry Christmas, y'all.
Okay.
And then she says she's done.
Okay. Merry Christmas, y'all. That's just perfect for her. All right, let me lay these out nicely. And I want you to think I wadded these up. I would never wad these up. They are too nice to get wadded up. All right, we'll open this up to the chat now. And for anybody new, you can see how we order, where you pick your items, pick your quantity, and then you say done. These all have a quantity of one, of course. Okay, anybody else? Last call on these.
I don't see anybody.
And I was talking about these for a sofa, but these are also great to put in a recliner for decoration or to put on a guest bed or even your own bed. So,
Yeah, some
all
people
right.
decorate their bedrooms for, Christmas and stuff. They put their
Mhm.
comforters and stuff on there at Christmas time, and those would make good throw pillows on that.
Well, and there are some people that might be homebound or bedbound, and so they may not see the
Mhm.
rest of the house. Okay, for our
Yeah.
next $1 round, let's have a round of stationery. All right, I've got these great sticky notes. This is what they look like, and you'll see it's a whole pad of notes. You could use these as a to from label. You could label these as to, which packages are going to this house or this person, or open this first. Or you could even use these for your buffet to let somebody know this one's gluten free, this one is nut free. So, regardless of what you want to do with them, $1 starting bid. Let me show you what the choices are. So, in all of the choices, there are only only two available of each. So, here's the first one, it's a penguin.
Can never have too many sticky notes.
Here is the next one. It's a gnome, but it's a little girl gnome. Look at those cute little braids.
Oh, how cute.
Here's the next one. It's a reindeer, and it looks like he's found himself a cat.
Kitty's in for $1. Oh, I love the reindeer.
Hey, I've been messaging you and messaging you. I was so afraid something was happening. You might be in the hospital, sweetheart. Thank goodness you are here. I've been praying for you, even though I didn't know what was going on. Just like when I didn't hear from ICU for a while, I just prayed, knowing that God would handle it. And then turned out she was in the hospital.
Oh
Here's
no.
Santa. Well, once she got out, she let me know that, oh, I'm out of the hospital and I'm in a rehab to learn to walk again. And then once she got home, she started co hosting again. So, and she could tell us all about her situation, but she's continuing to get stronger and stronger. Oh, I love you too. And my co host today is Lynette, but Melissa's in the chat. All right, now we have a candy cane.
Those were
Here
precious.
is an angel. Here is Santa's bag of presents. A Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. A stocking. A snowman. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Christmas bells. Christmas bells are ringing. And a polar bear.
Hello,
Blingy.
Blingy.
Welcome, welcome, Blingy. I'm so glad to see you here as well. And I know Lynette is too.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we have $1. We're looking for $1.25. Only have two of each.
Yes, kitty life can be very challenging, but we missed you.
We did. That's true friendship. When you're not where you normally are and people think about you and they look for you and they miss you, I could probably fall off the earth tomorrow and people probably wouldn't notice. But Kitty is such a sweetheart. We've all been in a dither about where's Kitty? Is she okay? Did something happen to her? Did something happen to Mr. Perry? But she can probably see that from the 1,000 Discord messages I've sent her because I'm either one of her best friends or I'm a stalker. So, and if I sent too many messages, I'm sorry. I was worried.
I need to figure out
Right?
Discord.
You do, because we're missing out on not being able to talk to you and call you. I talk to ICU via the Discord system more than I don't think I've ever talked to her on the phone. Now, Lynette, I'll talk to on the phone. Brendan, EA, and some of the other people who aren't on Discord, I'll just talk to on the phone. But it is so much to be able to just have your feet up in bed and just be able to talk looking into or speaking into your computer just comfortably on your app.
Okay, we're sold to
Oh,
Kitty
I
for
know.
$1.
Oh, I was just, it was hyperbole. I didn't mean you literally wouldn't. No, never mind.
I just told
Sorry.
my daughter
I
the
was,
same thing.
see, it's something we Southern ladies say. We don't
We
literally
were on
mean
the
it
phone and I
again.
said the same thing to her.
Yeah.
And she's like, Mom, I told you just the other day.
Oh. Exactly. It's like,
Wonder which
well,
one's
I'm just
Kitty's
never going to
favorite
eat again. I'm just never going to watch TV again. And y'all know I'm going to eat again. I'm going to watch TV again. You know, you just say this stuff with hyperbole. Okay, well, let's see which one or ones Kitty's going to pick. And I have 2 of each.
That little reindeer is so stinking cute.
Oh, thank you. And I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, Blingy. It looks like Blingy got a new icon as well.
She says, can I have one of type, please? Is that one of each type?
Let's ask Melissa because Melissa speaks fluent Kitty. Melissa, what do you think that means?
I think she says Kitty takes one of each.
Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me make sure I have 12 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So here's one of each. All right. So the rest of what's left is what's left. I have no other duplicates. So anybody else want to get in on these?
Thank you so much, Kitty.
Thank you. Thank you.
ICU says she will take one of each also.
Okay. Well, that makes for a clean sweep then.
Oh, great.
Those would also probably be great little name cards sitting around a table as well. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm going to show y'all a grid and let's look at some ornaments. Okay, we're going to start these out at $2 for choice. Let me show y'all what I have.
I love ornaments.
Oh, do you? Okay.
I love Santa Claus.
Oh, here is the first one. Now, I don't know why it has this part with it. If y'all don't want this part with it, you don't necessarily have to get it. Of course, it's double-sided. I'm not sure if it's handmade or not. It might be, might not be. Buffalo plaid, and it has all this ornamentation to it. So I'm going to put that one on A. All right, next. This one is wooden. You know what? I don't think this is an ornament. Let me put it aside. I think that one is a shelf set. Okay, here is the next one. I have this fancy bronze key. It's got a ribbon on it. It has Santa. It also has this little hanging appendage. Now, to me, it doesn't really need the hanging appendage, but in case you want to gift it, I want to show you what it is. You could really take it off and make it keychain or make it its own ornament. It says, just in case you.
Good night, Kathy.
Good night. Give our love to Mr. Dave.
Okay, we have Melissa's in for 2, it looks like.
All right. Sometimes you forget that you are awesome. So this is your reminder. All right. So that's for the key.
Now, do you have more than one of these of your ornaments, or are they just one and done?
Some are going to be one and done, and some have multiple.
Okay.
All right. Here is the next one. This one looks like an owl.
Oh, how cute.
Okay. I'm going to put that one right here. All right. Now, I think this next one is a dog one, but y'all can correct me. Look at this. Here's the back. It has kind of like a fuzzy texture to it. I don't know if y'all can see the fuzzy texture to it.
Oh.
So here's the doggy. Okay, next one. And I'm hoping you can see this, even though it's clear. If you can't see it, then I won't use the grid. It's a snowflake. It's got a crystal here, and it's got a big crystal at the bottom. So if y'all can't see it with the grid, let me know, and I won't put it on the grid. Because I'm scared y'all can't necessarily see it. Oh, welcome in, KP. So good to see you, sir. Okay, and then next I have this star. I'm not sure if y'all can see the bling and the holographic color. Let me know, Lynette, if y'all can. So I'm going to put it on F. All right, looking for $2. Oh, we've got Melissa in it too. We're looking for $2.25.
Hey, KP.
And it's in Louisiana with us.
Oh, well. That's nice to know. So she's getting some of this heat, huh?
He
Has the heat? It's hot down here.
KP is a dude, I believe.
No, I said the heat. It's hot down in Louisiana.
Yes, 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 yes. And super humid. Anybody for $2.25? All right, we are going once.
She's sold to Melissa for 2. Oh, you're right down the road from Belle. Okay. Well, you're about 4 hours from me.
Sometime we'll have to meet up, Mr. KP. All right, let's see which one or ones Melissa chooses. Yes, it did storm earlier. I was talking to Melissa about it because I was worried, but I'm so glad it moved through and we're fine now. I don't know if it moved towards Lynette or it moved towards Mississippi. All right, Melissa has won this bid. B times 2 if you have them. I only have one of B. I'm so sorry. Only have one of B. Do you want the one that I have? I wish I had some seafood from there too. Although I did have some andouille sausage for lunch. From one of our little local. Melissa, is John gonna be adequate? And I feel like it lost something. I don't know if this was on it. Was this on it somewhere? I don't know. Maybe it was just sitting on it. I don't see any place it came off from. Okay, yes, it's okay. All right, well, we're going to open this up to the chat then. Let's see if anybody else. Yep, Kitty's in California, so she's got the hot weather too. And apparently earthquakey. I would not know about earthquakey. We're below sea level, so, we just do some sinking or some sloshing. I don't know that we could earthquakey here, but oops. I thought everybody was going to want the doggy. Oh, wait, she meant D. Okay, the key. Yes, I do have multiples of the key. All right, so if you want 2 of the keys, no problem. Let me get those. I'm so sad I misunderstood. Okay, here are 2 of the keys right here. Thank you so much, Melissa. Okay. And Kid saying, go get Chick-fil-A or Popeyes for dinner. Well, I'm going to be here, but I might do that tomorrow since we're moving our Sunday snack sale to Monday night so that Melissa can attend a family get-together. All right, anybody else on these ornaments? Oh, it's okay, Melissa. It's okay. We're open to the chat now. And once again, if anybody needs to see these closer up, it's almost like 2 in 1. I probably would take this off and just make it into a keychain. But that's just me. And if y'all would prefer to see something other than ornaments, y'all let me know. We can swap to something else. All right, last call on these. Put these away. I'll show y'all some other choices. Okay, next, this one is a blush pink. I'm going to put it on C. Only have one of those. Next, golden church, cathedral of this one as well. If you're saying, I like churches, but they're not supposed to be that thing. Oh, no, wait. That's an issue. Okay. For those of you who like the nature animals, look at this nature animal. And here's the way he. Okay, next, if you like bling, look at this beautiful golden one, and it has faceted beads in it. Oh, Kitty must have sent me a little tip, and I didn't know it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kitty. I appreciate that. If you sent that, I didn't realize. I would absolutely love that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next I have this beauty. Hopefully y'all can see the sparkle. This one attaches to your tree with this little pinch on attachment. That way it can look like the butterfly has just a lit on a branch, and like the butterfly is just sitting there resting. So pretty. And last but not least, I have, and I doubt this is going to fit in the quadrant. I probably should have saved it for a higher price point, but I have this big sled or sleigh. I don't know. We don't have sleds or sleighs here in Louisiana. Or hair. She's saying yes, even though these are technically ornaments. If you want to use them for something else, you can. All right, so here are the 6 choices on the board. Thank you to Tech Mantra for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're looking for $2 starting bid. Okay, Kitty's in for 2. Going once, going twice. And it looks like Tech Mantra has found all the specialty emojis that come with memberships. We are sold to Kitty. Let's see which one or one she wants. The whole back row is and done. I do have multiples of the butterfly, and I do have multiples of the sleigh. F. Okay. Great choice. Love it. All right, we're going to open this up to the chat. Let's see who else wants to get in on these. We've still got some beautiful ones here. The butterfly, the sleigh, I'm not sure if it's a moose or bear. I think it's a moose. The golden cathedral and the blush pink. Lynette, I think you're still muted, sweetheart.
I'm sorry. I have to click two buttons. Hold on. The evening train went by.
Oh, okay. Also, check private chat
Okay.
for some Melissa, please. In the meantime, anybody else want to get in on these ornaments before we switch to something else? Okay, last call on these. All right, let me put these aside. Now, before I put the grid aside, I think we might be able to use the grid for the next item. The next item is also going to be a $2 starting bid, Melissa. But it's going to be these super cute little gnomes. Okay, this first one is a mini gnome. It's a shelf sitter. Now, some of these will be shelf sitters and some of these will be ornaments. They're going to be $2 for choice. Here's the next one with the striped hat that says Merry Christmas. This one is an ornament. So I'm just going to kind of lay it down. Let me see if I can give you an overhead view. Nope, apparently I can't. All right, let me prop it up this way. All right, apparently I can't use the grid for this one. So let's start again. Okay, here is another one that is an ornament. No, wait, that's the same one. Another one that's an ornament. One has a green top and a plaid bottom to it. Okay, any interest?
Those are adorable little gnomes.
I tell you what, I'm going to add two other choices. These are technically keychain dangles. They have this cup on them. Here's the first one. It looks like a penguin. And here's the second one, same kind of fob. This one looks like a snowman. Looking for just $2. Last call on these for $2. Usually I sell all
we have
keychains for
Jackie.
$3.
We have Jackie in it too.
Okay. Thank you, Jackie.
Anybody
I'm so glad
particular?
you're here.
Anyone for $2.25? Yes, welcome in, Jackie.
Okay, we're about to count it down.
Sold to Jackie for $2. Let's see which one she will pick now.
Some have multiples, some do not.
She would like the 4 gnomes. Great choice, Jackie.
Okay, how many of each did she want?
She said 4 gnomes. Jackie, there's more than one. Would you like more than one or just the 4 that's showing? There's multiple.
All right, well, here's the one on the end. Here's this one. Here's the striped one, and here's the one on the end. So here's just one of all 4. So I have multiples of these 2 left.
One of each, she said. That's good.
Okay. Here's a few more of the multiples in case somebody else was interested. Okay, thank you, thank you. We'll open this up to the chat.
And you said the snowman and the penguins was little backpack ornaments?
Yes.
Cool.
So here's the little fob that comes on them. So you open it and put it on your purse or your backpack or your keys. Look at that sweet little face.
Makes a little kid
Saying,
happy.
take me home tonight.
Jackie said, how does she gift things?
The way you gift things is during an auction, you just tell me and I bill you for it. I put a little note on it and then I put it in that person's box. If that person doesn't have a box, then you will get charged the shipping to them. Like, for instance, and Lynette can explain this better, she got gifted some items the last time she co hosted. So, how did you get your items, Lynette? It came with a little to from note, and it was included in with the other things you bought. So those people, because had already bought things, didn't have to pay on shipping. If you want to ship to somebody who hasn't bought anything, I will have to charge you the shipping for it. Now, if it's part of the announcement about the gift exchange or the Secret Santa, the same rules apply, but I will announce it at the next auction, and you'll put just a little note in the comments. I hope that makes sense. If not, Melissa, you can probably say it more succinctly than I can in the chat. Please.
Those are just so adorable.
Thank you. Okay, last call on these. All right, let me move these aside. They'll be available on the replay. Now, if you were saying, that's cute and all, but I need something bigger. Any chance, Belle, that sure, I do. These are, I don't know, twice, 3 times the size. Let me move the camera back so you can see. In fact, I'll put the little one next to this one. Look how different the size is. So this one's 2 and going to be 4. So let
Hey,
me show
Ashley.
you the ones that I have. Hi, Ashley. So glad you could be here. We started calling her Lily, and I noticed some of the other channels last night have started calling her Lily too. I tell you, they started calling Craig King Craig like we do, and then we started calling Ashley Lily, and they started that too. I tell you, I'm never trying to start trends, but I keep accidentally starting trends. All right, let me move these to the top shelf because I also have some Santas. Look at these cute little Santas. Now, these Santas are huge, elaborate ornaments. These are shelf sitters with the beans in the bottom. These are huge ornaments. You know what? I'm going to do these separately. That way they're not laying down on the table. So let me just do these first, and then I'll do the Santas after. All right. Anybody for these super tall
I'm in
shelf
for
sitter
4.
notes?
Are you not doing the Santas? Well,
Okay.
you're not doing the Santas right now. I'll wait. Mine's for the Santas. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do the Santas next. It was hard to sit them all out at the same time, so I thought I'll do gnomes first, and then I'll do Santas after, and then I'll do the snowman after. Or I might can do snowman at the same time as Santas. We'll just have to see if there's room. All right. Anybody for the gnomes? Last call on the nose. Okay, well, we will move these aside then. And we'll do the Santas instead. Same price for the Santas. So once again, look how big they are. And here's where the hanger is. And look how elaborate
They are so cute.
All right, so here's Santa number 1. Here is Santa number 2 with tags. Here is the snowman. Same deal here. And I'm also going to add this gingerbread man.
Well, I'm in for 4.
Well, let me see if I
If nobody
okay,
else is going to.
thank you. Okay, appreciate that. It's hard to make things that are supposed to hang stand up. Okay, we've got Lynette in at 4. Anybody for 425? If not, we're going to count this down. Let's go ahead and count it down, pretty please. And y'all let me know what other things y'all are waiting on, hoping for. Still to come tonight, we're going to have wrapping paper. We're going to have big, thick, long, wide, wire edged ribbon. We're going to have some groupings of ornaments. We're going to have tissue paper, some mantle decorations, some yard flags, some
Wow.
crafting items. We're also going to have some Christmas bath items as well, and some Christmas. Now, these are all one and done. Let's see what Lynette picks.
I want this number 1 Santa.
Okay, here we go. Oh, and look, it's the plaid. It kind of goes with her country lumberjack theme. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
He's going to look so cute on my tree.
Aw.
I have little reindeer legs coming out the top of it, like the reindeer stuck in the tree.
Oh, that sounds darling. See, another reason we need to get Lynette on Discord so that she can post all of these fabulous pictures. I love seeing the pictures that y'all post of the things that you bought at auction and how they look in your home, of what you're eating for dinner, of your pets, your selfies, your crafts. All right, we are open to the chat. Any interest?
Those
All
make
right.
really good ornaments on your tree, even though they're a little bigger. They do look really cute.
Well, you need ornaments of different sizes and shapes. You know, a few of the big statement ones and some medium sized ones, and then just some small ones to kind of fill in.
Hmm.
And look, this one looks like somebody crocheted or knitted on it. I love how handmade these look, even though they were mass manufactured. All right. Well, y'all know that we're doing this promotions of comments to Belle rather than letters to Santa. And I can't wait to read all the things that you want. And if I were in the real world rather than the cyber world of YouTube, I would have just put this outside. But I thought, what if y'all might want to put this outside? This was originally $12, so I'm going to start it at 6. And maybe you want to be that person in your neighborhood where the kids send their letters to Santa. That way they have the experience of writing it out, and then maybe you just fulfill it for them. Maybe you just send it back to their parents so their parents know what the kids want. You know, so much you could do with it. You could even use this as a door decoration, and maybe you put some greenery in it or some poinsettias in it and just use it kind of like a little pocket to decorate with florals. So much you could do with this.
My grandkids always write letters to Santa, even the
Oh,
older ones, because they all bring them to me. Because some of them don't know, but the older ones know that I'm going to be the one pick off their list. But they always do the letters to Santa, and they bring them to my house. That would be so cute for somebody to put up for their grandkids or their kids to put their letters to Santa in, and then them just think that they were mailed off. Oh, we have a kitty in for six.
absolutely.
We have come up with some
And it
inventive
is
ways to
metal.
make them think. Oh, well, that it would withstand the weather good.
Yep. It was meant to be outside. It, of course, could be inside. Fair warning.
And we have it sold to Kitty for six.
Now, the big question, I have two of these. Do you want one or both?
To decorate your house. Kitty says one, please.
Okay. And we'll open it up to chat to see if anybody wants the other one. Okay. Last call on this one then.
Well, I'll take the last one if nobody else wants it.
Okay. Perfect. So we're sold. Thank you. All right. I love that we have a clean sweep. The last couple of years, people kept asking me, "Belle, don't you have wrapping paper?" And I said, "I do, but the size of the roll is so big, I can't possibly mail it to you." And then this year, I found these rolls. They're really half the length, but they have extra this way. So most rolls of wrapping paper are super long but very thin. This one is not as long, but it is way thicker. So I'm going to start this off at 3. So this is finally a way that I can mail out wrapping paper for those of y'all that still wrap. You'll see it says Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas is written in a gold metallic writing. It's really a very elegant paper that will work for kids or adults.
Oh, that's sweet, Kitty. I never feel guilty if you want it. That's your prerogative. Hmm. Everybody has a fair chance. You
All's fair in love and auctions, believe me. Lynette is an auction regular. She totally knows how that works. In fact, I've heard her say that she and her friend Tina keep even an auction schedule so that they watch as many auctions as they can. So that's how into auction she is. You're never gonna hurt her feelings by buying what you need for you and your family, is she?
No, ma'am, you will not. In fact, it would probably please my husband if you bought it and I didn't. We have ICU in for 3.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All hail our queen ballerina. If you'd like to have your name in green, have the special emojis, um, all you have to do is press that join button. There are room for kings and queens more. Oh, and Kitty is saying the same thing. You know that doesn't matter to me. I don't need anything as anything that bad that my friends can't have it. Aw,
Aw.
that was so sweet. Such
So,
paragons of Southern hospitality. I always say that I have the most nice and sweet and kind and caring viewers.
okay, it's sold to ICU for $3.
All right. I have 4 available. Would you like 1, 2, 3, or all 4?
She said she had 4 available, ICU.
I'm just going to get them out and go in front of everybody since we have a little bit of a lag. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. These all came from my liquidator. Otherwise, I might not have found them.
She would like 2, she said, and done. That is really a
All
good
right.
size because you waste a lot of wrapping paper when you have those big old rolls.
That is so true. I agree.
Kitty says you
For
have
years,
39 likes.
oh, well, thank you. I'm hoping we're going to get to 50 tonight. I did some networking with some other channels this past week and part of last week since I wasn't able to broadcast several of the auctions. So I used my time trying to help other people with small, struggling channels. And we did something called Like for a Like. So it'll be some kid over in, China or Japan or India or Indonesia, and they'll say, I'll click the like button for you if you'll click the like button for me. And I said, okay, we'll do that. So that's how I got a bunch of extra likes. And if you see any foreign visitors in the chat, that's how they found me. So trying
I'll
to
take one
network,
of your wrapping papers.
ma'am.
I said, I'll take one of
Wonderful.
them. Hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, that's going to leave us with just one. Anybody want the last one? So I have to re-show these for just one?
It's really a good deal because y'all waste a lot of wrapping paper with the big rolls with the smaller gifts.
That's true. Just one left. And once again, look how much is on it. Look how pretty the writing is. Merry Christmas. All right, y'all let Melissa know if you change your mind. But it is the top of the hour. So we're going to have a fun $1 round. And this $1 round is going to be something called slap bracelets. And if you don't know what a slap bracelet is, it looks like a long piece, and then you slap it. Well, probably can't make it slap here with one hand in front of the computer. Okay, but this is what it does, and it forms a bracelet around your wrist. like so. It'll work for adults, it'll work for kids. So you just snap it. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Crafty Jen. My mom used to tell me the same thing about wrapping paper, but I cannot resist. Every year I have to buy it.
Well, we will be having gift boxes and gift bags, and I still love Lynette's idea about those zipper pillowcases because then it's like two gifts in one. You've got the gift, and what it's packed in becomes an extra gift. All right, so $1 starting bid. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. And look at these reindeer running. How cute is that? Just darling.
These will make great.
This one
stockings
has the
stuffers.
little stockings and mittens. This one has reindeers and ornaments. This one has a red background. This one has a red background, but with stockings and snowflakes. This one has a red background with, I may have it upside down, with ornaments and candy canes. This one is red and green with llamas. Shout out to Lily, she's still watching, and penguins. Every time I see llamas, I think of sweet Lily. For those of you who like your plaid, this one says Merry Christmas and is plaid. Here is a green background, and this one is has some white deer on it and Christmas trees. All right, let me see. Did I get them all? I think so. No, wait, I don't think I showed this one. This one is green. It has some gnomes, and it says Merry Christmas.
It makes
This one
great
has
stocking stuffers.
Yes. This one is green and has some Santas on it. Now, I need some of y'all to kind of move down so there's room for everybody. All right. So, these are the choices. Maybe move back a little bit. All right. $1 starting bid. Some of these I have multiples, some of these I do not.
Yes, Jen, they would be great on fabric. Some of the prints would be.
Anybody for $1 as part of our Belle's Bargain Bonanza? Something else you can do with them is if you have a gift bag, I'll use this one as an example. You can slap it around this way just to keep the handles together. And it makes an extra little gift.
That's a good
This is
idea.
a great way to keep the handles together.
Very good idea. I would have never thought of that.
Well, and also we had some gnomes earlier. You, of course, could put this around some of your gnomes.
Oh yeah.
Lots of uses for this. All right. Any interest in these slap bracelets?
Janice would like to know, do you have two of the same pattern?
Some patterns I do. Let me me just dox myself here, and I'll show you which ones I have two of. I've got two of this one. I have two of this one. Two of this one. Got three of that one. Three of that one. Got two of this one. And this one. This one. This one. 2 and 3 of this one. Here's the second one of this one. Here's the second one of this one. Here's a fourth one of this one. Wow, they sent me a lot of that one. And a third one of this one. So that's my whole stock. So some have multiples, some do not. So, like, for instance, the gnome is one and done. The plaid is one and done.
So there's only two that you don't have multiples of.
Right. All the rest of them seem to have at least two, and a couple have three.
Okay. Janice, do you see any that you like?
Did she put in her bag?
I'm waiting. Let's see. She says
Oh, okay.
she can't really see. Is there two of the snowflakes? She can't see them that well, so I think she wants to see two of the snowflakes. Okay. Yes, there's two of those. Is that the ones you're talking about, Janice?
If not, we do have, this one also has snowflakes on it.
Oh, yeah, those are cute. Snowflakes and ornaments.
So those are two different choices.
She said she wants two of the snowflake one and done. I think that's the first one she's talking about. The two of the first ones she showed.
Oh, all right. All right. These two go into Janice.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anybody else?
The big snowflake one. Yes, that's the one we got you, Janice. Could you put $1 in the chat, please? Thank you. I think the Santa Claus ones are adorable. In case you haven't noticed, I love Santa Claus. Oh, and the reindeer is too cute.
I just feel like this is the most elaborate one, but that's just me. You know, to each their own. That's why I got a whole bunch of different types. All right, well, last call on this one. You'll see, for those of you watching the replay, there are plenty of others available. All right. Next, let's go to a crafty item. I don't know if I have any of my crafty viewers still watching. If y'all haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh please, help me out. This is decor that says peace, joy, and belief. Not sure if y'all can see. You're going to get all three, and these are galvanized metal pieces that have been expertly cut out. And you have three totally separate pieces. So put them on a sign, put them on wreaths. You could even make them into an ornament. But one says joy, one says peace, and one says belief. I'm going to start this 3-pack out for just $2.
Praise him since we have 40 likes. We just need 10 more to get to 50.
Yay. Okay, any interest on these?
Anyone interested in them? They're very pretty. Could do a lot with them.
All right, well, we will move these aside. Next, I have some Advent calendar puzzles. I'm going to start these off at 7. Here's the first one. Is Santa, the fire, the tree.
Are those Thomas ones, or what's the brand?
Let's see. Let's say one puzzle. It does not seem to have a brand to it, so I would not say it is Thomas Kincaid. If it was him, he would have his name all over it, because you know how he is.
It's a very good gift, I can tell you.
Thank you. Here's the next option. It's also 300 pieces. Look at the cute little doggy poking his head out of the red truck. Another great fun puzzle.
I think it said shortbread cookies with that puzzle.
Okay, well.
That's what it said.
All right, let me check the date then. Oh, no, we're still fine. Look, it's 2027. Yep. So, surprisingly enough, you can still eat the cookies for a whole year to come. All right, and then not least, I've got Santa with a Santa Express. And once again, it's a 300-piece in a collectible tin. It too apparently has shortbread cookies. If I realized the cookies, I would have said snack sale. Although apparently it's going to be on Monday, so I might have to re-show this one. All right, these are the choices. 3 puzzles, no duplicates. Each one is one and done.
Jen is in for 7. And how many pieces is in the back puzzle? See, the 2 has 300. How many does that one have?
Okay. It has 1,000, and which works out to 42 pieces a day.
Yeah. I don't know. Once I get started on one, I have to just sit in there till my eyes go blurry. So I do one in about 3 days.
Well, at least with these, you get some snacks.
Yeah, my older grandkids come over and we set it out on the table. And every day they come in and they do a little bit, and then they go to work, and then they come back and they do a little bit more. So we get an interaction of doing the puzzles.
Nice. Oh, I didn't know you had been looking for one, Jen. If you had just messaged me, I would have sold this to you directly rather than put it up for auction. Anytime y'all are looking for something, I'm always glad to sell to y'all individually, because according to YouTube statistics, y'all only watch 14 to 19 minutes of my auction. I'll stuff to y'all privately and not to use up my 14, 19 minutes. I'll just show something else during that time.
Sold to Jen for 7.
Okay, congratulations. You want to do a clean sweep or you want to pick and choose? What can we get for you, sweet Jen?
She said she would like the advent calendar, please.
Okay, here
Hey,
we go.
Abby.
All right. Hi, Diane. All right, so that leaves the train and the truck. The train and the truck. And I do love that they come in these reusable tins.
10,
That
yes.
just seems so convenient. Love that. All right. Any interest?
Well, my granddaughter just walked in and she says, Nanny, we want both of those. So I guess I want both of those.
Well, thank you to your granddaughter. What's her first name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I think I see you wanted the
Okay,
truck.
then let
Did
her
you get
have
it
the
in
truck. No,
first,
let
or
her
did
have the
Lynette?
truck and we'll take the train. Let her have the
Okay.
truck.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Well, apparently, I guess I need to look for more of these, although I haven't seen more of these at my liquidator, but I'll keep an eye open for it. Well, talking about Advent, I felt like I was going to have to explain what this is, but we have so many people of faith that I think y'all know what this is. It's an Advent wreath. So it's not the kind of wreath that you put on a door. It's the kind of wreath that sits on a table and it has the candle holders so that you can put the Advent candles in it, whether it's in the center of your dining table, your coffee table, an end table. I'm going to start this at $6. It's beautifully made with the candle holders are metal. The greenery is lush. Now, you could obviously fluff this up a little bit more. I just took it out of the package. If you wanted to add more ornamentation, you
Hey,
can.
Bill.
But
Um,
yes,
Janice
ma'am.
had came in for the train. Go ahead and let her have the train. And if you get more, I'll get it from you. But I want them to be able to get theirs first.
Okay, I will look at my liquidator, but I think my liquidator has finished with all their Christmas
That's
stuff. I
fine.
do
But
not think it's
go ahead and
likely I
let
will
her
get
have
another.
the
Okay, but if I do, I will
that's
message. Thank you so much for picking her over
yeah.
yourself. You are just so humble. I so appreciate you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
All right. So who needs the Advent wreath to go with all your Advent puzzles? Or this might even be something you gift to your church. Maybe your church's is old and it's been used so many times, it's just covered in wax, or maybe the wax is even dripped on the greenery to it. Every now and then, sometimes you just need to let it go and start new. Because a lot of times, especially if you have a long winded pastor, it's just burning, burning, burning. So sometimes some candles last longer than others. And depending on that, sometimes you just need a new one.
Oh, you're so welcome, Janice.
Okay. Any interest? All right. Well, last call then. I tell you what, let's do a price drop on this. Let's price drop this to $5. I only have one of these, and I'd love for somebody to go home with it or give it to their church. So let's do a price drop to $5 and see if we can't get this sold off. I hate to have to do a whole nother presentation for just one item. So price drop, price drop, price drop. I'll give Melissa a chance to put in the price drop, and then we'll see if anybody wants to take this for just $5. Buy it now. First person to put a 5 in the chat gets it. Once again, these are metal. All right, $5. Even if you didn't want to use it as an Advent wreath and you just wanted to put candles that were all the same color, just for a fashionable dinner party, just for Christmas Day dinner or Christmas Eve dinner, you could use it just as a centerpiece. You could even put a statue in the center, or a gnome, or a snowman, or an angel. All right, I'm going to move this one. Now, Lynette shared earlier that she has reindeer feet at the top of the tree. If you don't have your own reindeer feet, I have some beautiful stars for you. $5. So I'm going to start these at just 2. I have red and I have silver. Brand new with tag. They are sparkly and gorgeous. Nice, pretty star. And you could even just set them on the table or the mantle as a decoration if you didn't want to use them as a tree topper. Looking for colors for these.
Those are pretty.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Any interest in these tree toppers? All right. Janice is in for 2. While we're bidding on these, why don't you share a Christmas memory with us, Lynette?
Sure, I'd be glad to. I love Christmas. Christmas has always been my favorite time of year, and I was devastated when I found out there was not a Santa Claus. I was about 8 years old, and my dad and mom had bought me a moped. And the plan was to have Santa Claus ride the moped down our driveway and bring it to me Christmas morning. Well, that night my dad couldn't resist. He had to go out and play on it. He thought we were all asleep, and I heard him. So I got up and looked out the window, which I shouldn't have done, but I did anyway. And there I saw him on the moped. So the next day when Santa rode it down the driveway, I knew my dad had been the one had it the whole time. And it just devastated me that Santa Claus didn't bring it. I was so upset. But we take, and for the little ones, the bigger ones no, but for the little grandkids, we take and we put flour on a shoe and do it from the door because we don't have a chimney. So we do it from the door all the way to the Christmas tree on Christmas morning, so it looks like the kids, well, they see where Santa has come in and brought their presents, and they get so excited over it. The I guess the gleam in their eye, just it makes me happy to see them happy. To be a kid again would be so awesome. No adulting. Do any of y'all have good Christmas stories and memories? I'm sure y'all have a lot. I try to make it as memorable as possible every year. I try to do something for them to remember. I want them to remember something that they got to come to Nanny's house and do. My grandkids call me Nanny, and I wanted to make it something special for when they've come to my house, that they've had a memory to bring back with them.
Aw, so sweet. Okay.
Janice wants the
Janice?
red one.
Okay, and how many?
She wants one red one.
All right. You know, I was thinking too, these red ones, if y'all do a tree for the 4th of July or Memorial Day or some of the other holidays, wouldn't this be great for the top of a 4th of July tree?
Oh, that would. That would. You, oh, really, Jen?
Well, tell
I
us all
still to
about
this
it.
day love.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting to read Jen's story in the chat, let me show y'all another item. Actually, since y'all were so interested in the wrapping paper, let me show you some tissue paper.
Yes, praise him. And
All right.
I was spending Christmas with my mom and dad, but my parents divorced early, so I had to spend them separate. So it was always at my grandmother's house. Oh wow, that's some nice tissue paper.
Now, this is an assortment. So much of tissue paper is just like plain white tissue paper. And I'm going to have some plainer tissue paper after, but I thought I'd show you the best first. This is a huge 20 by 20 and it's 60 sheets. So I'm going to start this at $6. That's 10 cents a sheet. 10 cents a sheet. And you'll see this first one has trees on it. And then it's got some red. It's got some trucks on it. It's also got some solid colors on it. Next opportunity, this one has some solid colors, but it also says fa la 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 la. And it's got some snowflakes. That's the second choice. If you like snowmen, this one has some snowmen. This one has the can't tell if it says Happy Christmas or Ho Ho Ho.
I think it says ho 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 because I believe I had some of that. This can be used in different
Okay.
than putting. I use it different than putting in bags because I craft. I make rice paper out of it and stuff.
Oh, okay. For those of you that like the buffalo plaid, we've got the buffalo plaid. We've got red. We've got red and white. And I think that's all of the types. Okay. So looking for $6 per 60 pack. That's just 10 cents a sheet. And if you don't need any that's this big or this elaborate, I will have some smaller, plainer packages after. But I just thought this was so big and fancy and elaborate, I wanted to offer it. Because never before have I had any. I've just had the solid. Anybody for $6? So we're going to call this one plaid. We're going to call this one snowman. We're going to call this one fa la 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 la. And we're going to call this one Christmas tree. If y'all need to see any of them again, let me know.
Bill, do you ever have a chance to get Christmas fabric?
I'm not sure if I do. My mother probably has some from when she sewed. It would be vintage. I don't think I have any new, unless it would just be like a solid red or solid green.
Mm-hmm.
But we can talk after, and you can tell me what you're looking for, what you can use, and I'll see if I might can find it. Oh, we love you too, Kitty. Come back if you can later. If not, we'll see you on Monday, sweetheart.
Good night. Hope to see you again soon.
Okay. All right. The last the 60 sheets of tissue paper. I tell you, this will last you a long while. And even if you don't need it all now, there are other times you can use just the white. The red you can also use for Valentine's Day and other holidays. All right, well, let me move this aside and I'll show y'all the plainer kind that I have.
Good night, Tina.
Oh, good night, Tina. We'll miss you. We hope to see you Monday. And I still want to do over on our phone call on Discord. All right, this one is 24 sheets. You're going to get 14 in red and 10 in green. I'm going to start this at $2. $2 for the 24 sheets. It's funny that it's not 12, that it's 10 and 10. Isn't that interesting?
Hmm.
And Jen tells us the story of, one stop we went to. It was so cold that that night I couldn't be outside for long to view the light display at Leonette Shrine. And where is that, Jen? Anybody for the 24 sheets of tissue with 14 red and 10 green?
Oh, bless you.
And Jen says she was 9 that year. Thank you, Lynette. Okay, last call on these. Well, I've heard that some people let their pets celebrate Christmas too. So these are a Catmas tree wand cat toy. This one is a penguin wand cat toy. And this is what they look like. We're going to start these out at $2 for choice. So the penguin or the Catmas tree.
I have a Boston Terrier, and she definitely celebrates Christmas.
Okay.
That is like my child.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm learning things from y'all.
Let's see.
I'm also going to add this festive fun cat toys stocking as a choice. And I'm going to add a 2 pound of holiday pickle. Because, pickles can do for Christmas, apparently. So now you have 4 cat choices.
We have Melissa in for 2.
Thank you. in. Hi, Mr. Troy. I'm so glad you could stop by, Troy.
Hey, Mr. Troy.
All right, looking for 225. Otherwise, Melissa's going to go ahead and count this down. And I know some of you are going to be asking about multiples. So let me show you what multiples I have. They're all one and done except the Catmus tree. I still cannot believe Catmus is a thing. I have 1, 2, 3. Just in case Bob and Dexter and Cindy Lou think that they need their own toys for Katniss
Melissa
at
would like the
Christmas.
three
Sorry.
and the stocking and done. The tree and the stocking and done. Ugh, get it out.
Okay. How many of the trees did you want? I know she wants the stocking. How many of the trees? 1, 2, or all 3?
Because I was trying to give you all three of them, Melissa. See,
She was trying. Let's see.
she just says she'll take one tree.
1 tree. Okay. Here we go. That's good. They can learn to share. All right. Anybody else for the cat toys? I think those little pickles are adorable.
They are cute.
I don't know why they have to be for a cat. Why couldn't they be for a small dog?
Too bad they don't have a little spot in them, like where you could put a treat or something in it for the dog to find or the cat to find.
Oh, I never thought about that. Oh, look, they are guaranteed. That's nice. But no, I don't see any place for something like that.
Riri would like the pickles.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. All right. Anybody else for the cat ones? Okay. Last call. Move these aside. Next, I've got this big sign that says believe. And we're going to start this at 5. Here's my ruler. You can see the ruler is looking small in comparison to the sun. This is made of a nice thick wood. And then it's got a galvan metal on the top. So this on a man in a faith-based home, or maybe in the middle of your buffet. Looking for just $5.
That's a pretty sign.
Thank you. Kitty's probably going to be sad that she missed it. This looks like something Kitty would have liked.
Oh, really? She's such a sweet person.
She is, and she is such a dedicated woman of God. Okay, well, last call on this one then. really big rolls of ribbon. Look how big these rolls of ribbon are. This first one says Merry Christmas. And I love that on the side, if you don't know how to tie this big fabulous bow, they show you in 4 steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. So I think that is just fantastic. So here is the first one that literally says Merry Christmas.
Even
Then
though
I
they're
have,
wired ribbon, you can take it out too.
that's true. That's true. Here's the next one with some snowflakes. Are y'all really going to roll? Okay. This one has a slightly darker background with different snowflakes. I've got plaid. And I have solid red. And this one has kind of a canvas burlap type texture. All right, looking for $3. These have 30 feet on the roll. Here is a look at what it looks like on the inside. You'll see just tons and tons and tons. Very nice, big, big, big roll. All right, looking for $3.
It's some nice ribbon.
And if for some reason this ribbon is too wide for you or not long enough for you, for $5, I've got this one. This one is 5/8 inch. It's 50 yards. Look how much you get on this one. So
Oh, wow.
that's wide, and you get 50 yards. This one's going to be $5. $5 for 50 yards. And once again, you can choose what you have left for Valentine's or even your patriotic holidays. All right, last call then. Maybe this is a ribbon crowd, and that's okay. Sometimes my replay viewers like the ribbon, so let's set that aside. All right, next I want to show you some sets of ornaments. I'm going to start these out at $3. So these first ones are wood, and they look like little presents. The first one says "'Tis the season," and they have this kind of a sweater print to them. Love that. Next, this 3-pack for $3. Also looks like presents. It's a solid color, and then it says "Merry Christmas." Oops, the layer's getting me here. Okay. Next, this one has a pretty plaid on it, still Christmas shaped, and it says "Merry Bright." This one looks like snowflakes.
Oh, nice.
All right. Anybody for $3?
Awesome deal.
3 ornaments, $3. All right, let me swap this out then if there's no interest. All right, the next ones I have are material. So here we have some penguins. I love that these look almost handmade, even though they are commercially made. So here's the penguin. These look like polar bears. And you'll notice they have these pretty little scarves, mufflers. These also look handmade with these old time buttons and their stars. And last but not least, these look like white oranges.
Those are cute.
$3.
Those penguins with those rosy red cheeks.
They're just adorable. And once you take them out of the box, nobody would know that you didn't make each little bit and put on the eyes and the nose and the scarf and the little pom-poms yourself.
You can always add a little bit here and there to make your own little special touch to it.
That's true. And I really think you could even take a fabric pen and then in the middle write Jim or write Ed, write, Taylor or whatever the name is. And you could make them personalized ornaments for your family. And then you could have a whole family of penguins. Or you could even make them for your pets.
Get some buttons and let the kids go down the front of it. Make it like a little suit, little button-up suit they have on. Just put the little buttons down. Give them
Oh, I
something
love that
to for the Christmas tree.
Great idea. All right, well, I'm going to pass on these and we'll go on to something else. As always, you'll let me know what you'd like to see. Otherwise, I just keep picking randoms. All right, let's Christmas bath items. These at 4. This first one says, "Let it snow." And you'll see it is honey, almond, warm vanilla, and gingerbread.
Are
It
those
is
bath
from
bombs?
Belle Maison. Yes, they are from Belle Maison, which means beautiful home. And once again, the bath bombs are in the scent of honey almond, warm vanilla, and gingerbread. So for $4, you get the entire set. And look how cute the packaging is. That is your first choice. Or your second choice, which is called Oh So Sweet. It's also a bath bomb. Here you have vanilla and mint trio. Vanilla mint trio, and they look like candy canes. All right, $4, and I only have one of each.
They make great Christmas gifts and always good to have around for in case somebody just shows up that you weren't planning on gifting something to. You have extra stuff there.
Absolutely. Looking for $4. And I just think the packaging on these is so cute. You don't need any wrapping because look, they already have put these cute little pom-poms on it.
Mm-hmm.
I just love the way they have wrapped it up for you. So even if you're doing some kind of gift exchange or some kind of gift table, this is going to look so pretty sitting there waiting to be chosen.
Praise him would like to know, do you have more ribbon today?
Oh, I showed all the ribbon I picked out. Since this is the all Christmas show, I picked out the nicest, widest, biggest, longest roll. If there's a different type you're looking for, let me know. The way I have one all Christmas show to start it out, and at the very end of the month, I'll have another all Christmas show. But in all of the rest of the auctions, I'll have a little Christmas section, like a few rounds. And that's also when we will announce that night's winners. Um, but there'll only be two all Christmas shows at the beginning and the end. But I will have some Christmas items just at every auction throughout the month. And then I will put it away and we'll see it again when the Yuletide season actually gets here. So let Melissa know what you're looking for, and I'll try to get it at one of the auctions next week. I just need to know what it is you're looking for. But a lot of the ones I showed had more of a country feel because just like Lynette was telling us, so many people are doing the country themes, the farmhouse themes, and that's just become so elegant and chic right now. I tell you what, if there's no interest on this, let's do a price drop, Melissa. I know I shouldn't be doing price drops the first time I'm showing things, but let's price drop these down to $3. $3. I only have one of each, and I hate to have to show these yet again. So let's price drop these down to $3 and see if we can't get these fancy sets sold. I know sets don't normally sell for only $3, but I thought I would give y'all the opportunity. All right, we'll give Melissa a second to put it in the chat.
Oh, bless you. I'm trying to quit soda pops. And I have bought me some loaded tea. Well, I bought the packets off TikTok. They claim that you'll be quit drinking them, but I don't know. Jackie Albright is in for 3.
Or you want to pick one or the other? We'll call this one Candy Cane, and we'll call this one the Snowflake. Or you could just say both. They're such awesome gifts. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want both.
She would like both of them.
Okay,
all right.
Fantastic. Thank you, thank you.
Awesome
Okay,
gifts.
got a couple of other types. All right, the next one we have, and I love that this one has a to from tag on it. And it says stay cozy. Here's the to from part. And what it is body scrubs. So the scent here are winterberry, Then we have Holiday Pine, Marshmallow Dream, and the last one is Frosty Vanilla. All right, I'm going to start this set out since you are getting four bears at $8. That's just $2 a jar. And I tell you what, it's going to be for choice. I also have this one set. This one is a bubble shower set. And let's see, where are the scents? Are the scents on the back? Okay, I think the scents are on the back. So on this one, the scents are packed with scents of mango, raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry. This bubble bath gift set is a perfect way to transform your bath. You know, this makes it sound like it's bubble bath, suitable for vegans. That's really nice. Although this says bubble shower gel set. So that makes me wonder if it's shower gel like the fun sets or it's bubble bath like the back sets.
Maybe you could do either one with it.
Maybe so. All right, looking for $8 for these 4-packs.
Both of them excellent Christmas gifts.
Oh, Nancy, I think I've already looked and shown you for Christmas ribbon to have those, sweetheart. But if I come across any, I will let you know. Oh, any interest on these sets? Well, I did a price drop last time and it sold. So I guess I'm going to try one more time. If I drop these to 7, is dropping it $1 going to get these sold? Now, I only have one of the one on the top. I do have multiples of the one on the bottom. So, Melissa, let's drop these to 7 and see if we can get them sold. And then after, I want to show you some super cute Christmas hand soap pump dispensers that are just the most darling thing ever. Last call on these. Last call. Okay, let's move these aside. All right, these are going to be $5 starting bid for choice. Look how cute this snowman soap dispenser is.
Nancy said, do you have any Christmas hand towels?
I do. We will be showing them at the Sunday snack sale, which has been moved to Monday because Melissa has a family event on Sunday. So I had posted about it in my YouTube community page. So we're going to be having the Christmas hand towels on Monday. This is the Christmas tree. Oops, oops. And I also have just one of this one. It's a gingerbread man, but these have a little secret.
A secret.
Yes. The secret is these are super cute soap dispensers. The secret is they're already filled. So you're not just buying the reusable soap dispenser, but you're buying the whole container of soap. So this Christmas tree one is filled with lemon frosted sugar. And look, it has good housekeeping seal of approval. So you're going to get a big 10.48 ounces of soap. Then the snowman one, it is filled with a snow scented soap. Once again, good housekeeping seal. The snowman is filled with vanilla sugar cookie scented soap. And the gingerbread is filled with cinnamon gingerbread scented soap. So for $5, you not only get these gorgeous soap dispensers, but you get a whole big bottle of scented hand soap.
Wow, that's really a good deal. And they're very cute.
Well, and it's one of those things you can reuse year after year after year. And even after you've used all the scented soap, you could always just fill it up with just whatever generic soap refill you usually use. You don't necessarily have to keep buying the expensive scented soaps. And I really think that you could use the tree for the whole winter season, that you could use the snowman for the whole winter season. Santa's probably done after Christmas, but even the gingerbread, I think you could use during the whole season. And especially if you have that guest bathroom that you fix up, or you have a lot of people that come over for a Christmas gathering or a cookie bake, you want to have some special little things in and around your sink for Christmas. I started to save these for the Sunday snack sale to go with the towels. But I thought, well, they could be for bathrooms too. So I decided to go ahead and show them here. But maybe I should have saved them for the, I started to say Sunday sale, for the Monday sale. And I'm calling it Monday Munchies. Monday Munchies. So I hope y'all will all make sure and remember it, even though we won't be on tomorrow. All right, well, last call on these. Let me put these aside. And you know what time it is? It is the top of the hour, Lynette.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna get back out this chart, but this time from $1 ornament. $1 ornaments.
Oh, wow. Can't wait to see them.
All right. show you what I have. All right, first in glittery silver. Look at this pretty
Oh,
snowflake.
so pretty.
So pretty that they also made it in gold. So I'm going to put them together, and if you pick this one, you'll just tell me a choice of silver or gold. Next, we've got this one. I love that these are double-sided, and it is so spectacular and showy. All right, next here is a red one. Look how pretty it is. I'm going to put it on D. Okay, next we're going to have a choice of words. I've got joy. I've also have Noel, and I have peace. So joy, Noel, or peace. All right. Next, here is kind of a mirrored one that looks like a present. It's wood, but it has glitter at the top. Here is a Christmas tree that's got some of that red mirror on it as well. And this one looks like an ornament, but also has that mirror. So there are your choices.
Nice.
Looking for one starting bid for choice.
Very nice choices.
If y'all need to see any again up close, y'all let me know. Are we really passing for just $1?
Oh, wow.
Okay, last call then. All right, let me just move all these to the side then. Okay. Next, let's look at some garden flags. $5 starting bid for choice. Here's the first one for guys. It says Merry Christmas, and it has just some simple, elegant trees at the bottom. It's not overly girly, it's not fussy. Next, for those of y'all who like gnomes, look at this cute little gnome. He says, Welcome. Look how tall his hat is. Look at this great poinsettia here. You've got snowflakes in the back. Look at even just the um, ponytail holders. So cute. For those of you who like dogs, Here's a dog right here. The tongue is sticking out. He's wrapped in a sweater, got a Santa hat on. The one black eye, so cute. And then last but not least, here is a blonde dog, also has a Santa hat, also has a scarf, has some poinsettias, $5. All right. Any interest in these garden flags? Last call on these.
They're very cute.
Thank you.
The dog looks like he's ready to jump out at you.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Last Christmas, did y'all see any cars with these on them where they had all of these like magnets on them decorating the cars for Christmas?
I've seen a
These
couple on there.
These were so big in my area. I don't know if they were big in your area. And I kept wondering, how did they do that? Did they paint their car? Is it some kind of a wrap? I didn't realize until I found this set that they are magnetic. So I got this whole set with a ton in here. You'll see everything it comes with, and it does say for the surface. I don't know why it has to specify that. That seems obvious. And it's removable stickers, leaving no residue, although they're really magnets. So I'll show it inside. It's got the whole instruction packet. And you'll see this is what they look like. And you get all of these in here. And look at how they reflect in the light. So it's also an extra safety mechanism too, especially since some of y'all are driving in, bad weather. This is an extra safety precaution. And you get tons of them and you get multiple sizes and it's a whole kit. So I'm going to start this kit with the instructions and put the instructions back in here for just $5. I only have one. We'll see where it goes. I can get everything back in. All right. So $5 for the car magnetic decoration set.
Those would be so cute, especially on a white vehicle.
Absolutely. I've seen some on black vehicles, and they were really pretty, as well as the silver and the gold were really pretty. I saw a light as well,
Oh, wow.
but so many cars these
I bet
days
they are really pretty then.
just come in little colors. So, and Jen says, my dark blue car wouldn't show those. I get that. It may not necessarily be for everybody, but ICU apparently thinks it would be a cool gift. Maybe she has a car enthusiast in her family, or maybe she just likes something else that's going to flash in the nighttime, or these are even pretty during the daytime. All right, we're looking for 525.
So I see you'll have to send us a picture of them on your vehicle.
Or just post it to the Discord, and then we can all see it.
Yep.
It might be for her husband's truck. I'm not sure if she drives anymore.
Uh,
Okay, so we are
okay.
sold. One and done. Okay. Next, here's another thing that I got from the liquid and sell them individually. And if the whole big packet doesn't sell, then that's what I do. Because look how many ornaments. Let's see, is it 20 or 30? Let's see. Does it tell me? Oh, it's upside down. 36 pieces.
36.
Pieces, and these to me look like old time wood ornaments. So for those of y'all of the old country type ways, the old country decoration, I'm going to start these just as a big sealed lot for. Now, if it doesn't sell around, I will open them up and I'll let y'all pick what you want for a buck. But 36 wooden ornaments with all these cute horses. I don't know if the other ones have different animals on it. Let me try again to see if it says $10. No, it just says Christmas tree decorations, wooden ornaments. So, oh, you know what? They're coming open a little bit on this side, so you have to see them. Oh, or horses. So, yeah, yep.
You know, if you had like a church gathering, a church where you swapped gifts, or some kind of little gathering where you had
What?
to give gifts out, they would be good to attach an ornament onto the gift. It's very inexpensive to do that. And then they would have something to put on their tree that's
Oh, yes. And
special.
there are ornament exchanges. So I've seen lots of places where instead of cookie exchange, people have problems with their sugar or with nuts or with allergies. They do ornament
Mhm.
exchanges.
Yep. I think that'd be great to give one of those to attach it to the gift bag, or I see use
Oh,
in for 10.
so $10 for this pack of 30 and unicorn.
We have
Melissa,
ICU in for 10.
$10. Thank you. But you could almost do an entire tree that was just this old world style, or that was just unicorns. Thank you, ICU. Just look how many. And I know Melissa's probably yelling, you should have taken the time to sell them for $1 each. I'm sorry. So much. I tried to sell for $1 each, but yet the dollar stuff was passes. So I thought, well, why open these? It's easier just to sell them as a big pack. Okay, we are sold to ICU. Thank you. Okay, speaking of big packs of ornaments, these ornaments are glass. Now, I know a lot of people have toddlers and babies and kids and pets, and they can't have delicate glass. So, my apologies. This is not going to fit everybody's lifestyle. These are vintage. I'm going to start these 4 glass ornaments in this box with these separators. These belong to my late mother at $10. $10. Once again, they are glass, they are vintage, they are spectacular. I also love that they have this great packaging. I'm still going to put it inside some bowls, bubble wrap that is, but these should arrive safe to you. Now, once you get them home, well, $10 for these really gorgeous ornaments. And they've got kind of a iridescent to them. Oh, isn't it? You know, I didn't think to ask Nancy sewing ribbon or if she might be interested in some package ribbon. Oh, she is. I know you were asking for metallic. This is like curling ribbon, like package ribbon. Would you be interested for the sale? I do have this kind of metallic ribbon, but I'm not sure if you package ribbon. At the time, I was only thinking of like the sewing ribbon, the wire edge ribbon, but I do have that kind of package. Okay, last call on these ornaments. Okay, $2. I have these super cute little wooden snowmen. They are hanging decorations. They're technically ornaments. They are wood. $2. Phew! They say warm and cozy. Nice big wooden size. Okay, I just wanted to check with you, Nancy, just in case. All right. Anybody for snowmen? And it's got a cute little, oops. Let's see if I can tuck this part underneath so it's not in his face. Little burlap type scarf. This is a nice big size too. Okay, last call on this one. All right, I've got some hanging decor. Let's see if I can hang it up here for y'all. All right, look at this beautiful hanging decor. It's metal and it was originally $6. I'm going to start it at 3. And look at these cute candy cakes. It's made of metal and isn't this just adorable?
Those are so cute.
And these individual cards are going to start at $3. Now, some of you may be saying, wait, $3 for just one card? And the answer is yes. $3 for just one card. And some of you may say, well, I bet there's something really special about a card. If it's $3, you usually sell just plain old cards for $1. And you're right. I do sell plain old cards for $1. So, would you like to see what makes these cards so special? Any guesses, Lynette?
No, what is it?
They are what's called pop-up cards.
Oh, how cute.
So you can
That's
see from this, the
cute.
whole card pop up, and then it can become a decoration or your mantle. So this is the first one. I'll show you the next one. Here is the next one. Guess I'm going to have to open them all up to show you what they look like. All right, here is this one. And then you open it up, and there it is. Look at all the animals. So you can see basically what's on the cover is what's in the inside, but I'll continue to show you. Here's the next one. Of course, my fan is just going to take these out. They're all brand new. Looking for $3 for these really unique pop-up cards. Here is this one. And the last one is this one. And here it is. So really special and unique to have a Christmas pop-up card. All right, any interest on the pop-up cards? Pop-up Christmas cards. All right, ICU is in for 3.
Those are some really pretty cards. You can't make them cheaper than you can buy those from you.
Oh,
Very nice.
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And we
Will
have IC
do.
for 3, and it's sold to IC.
I have 2 of each.
Which ones will she get? She would like one of each and done.
Okay, here's one of each right here. So I still have the ones that I showed. Any of the original 4. Last call on these.
I don't see anybody else.
To find a few things that I haven't seen on the channel. All right, let me move these aside. Okay, next I have some really huge ornaments. Now, some people like small ornaments, some people like big ornaments. These look like icicles. And just to give you an idea, here is a ruler. So they're about 12 inches. And just look how beautifully and gorgeously made they are. $3. $3. Oops, I think I lost Lynette. Let me add her back in. Okay, hopefully we got her back. We can't be losing our Lynette.
I think I made it back. Computer malfunction.
Yay!
Something
These
fell on the
things
lid.
happen. I seem to have these problems more than anybody else. So yeah, I always think it's my fault.
Oh, I had something knocked
All
off
right.
and knocked the lid down.
Oh, well, maybe that was it then. Okay, anybody for this giant, long, really beautiful and elegant icicle?
That is a long one.
All right, I will get this out in. Okay. I have this sign as joy, hope, and belief. And you'll see it's a thick wooden sign. So we're going to start it at $3. Joy, hope, and believe. And if you're saying there's not enough green on it, well, this one has it the bottom in green. All right. Any interest? Just $3. Okay, I'm going to show just a couple more items, and then Lynn and I are going to end the auction. Okay, next $3. I have these fancy star toppers. Now these were originally 6, but I'm going to start these at 3. This one is sparkly and silver. If I can get it to stand. There we go. And this one is bronze. And it has kind of an old world look to it. So even kind of a manly man thing. Maybe you're doing like country type feeling. This one is great for somebody who's doing glamour and sparkle. Oh, night, I see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Good night.
All right, looking for $3 starting bid on choice of toppers.
I love the bronze one.
Thank you. It kind of reminds me of like a lone star. Any interest on this one? All right, for my last item, I want to show y'all something secret. It's going to be just $2. And it is this cute little nativity pen. A little bit more light on it. I like to end with something sacred. It's a sweet little pin. It's got a butterfly back. This is what the back looks like. This will be $2. Buy it now. So this is great to add to any little ornament, to add to a little cuff or collar. A man could totally use these as cuffs for his wrists, could use it as a tie pin. Women could use this on a cute little collar. You could literally put this on anything. You could even put it through a thick paper card if you wanted to. $2 for this nativity. If you want to tell people that Jesus is the reason for the season, here's a great way to remind them. Nothing wrong with Santa and snowmen, but when it all comes down to it, without the birth of Christ, our Savior, life would be different. I'd hate to think of us all still going to the temple and having to sacrifice doves or small animals. But Jesus was the ultimate blood sacrifice. So anybody for $2? This little pen for $2. Then I want to thank Lynette for co-hosting. I want to thank Melissa for running the chat. I'll remind everybody that the Sunday snack sale is going to be moved to
Janice
Monday.
is in for.
If anybody wants to get their pre-order, you need refills of anything, go ahead and put it in the chat. Also, as soon as we end the stream, the automatically upload. Yes, ma'am.
Janice was in for 2 on the last ornament. The manger.
Okay. How many did you want? Just put 2 times the quantity you want. I did get these in they were so sweet and so safe, and that they could be used by both men and women. So just let us know the quantity. And while Janice is doing that, I want to remind everybody that as soon as we upload the replay, that is when the giveaway will start. So go ahead and spam, spam, spam as soon as the video uploads with all of your entries for not letters to Santa, but comments to Belle. Remember, you can only ask for one thing in each comment, and I need a ton of comments. Don't just write one or two. Don't just write 5 or 10. Write 20, 50, 100. Whoever has the most will get. Plus, the
Janice would
more
like
comments
two.
you write of winning, can win the winner can win multiple days. Will be choosing gifts. Therefore, it is possible to even win from the same day. So please, please, please write me hundreds of comments. Just the comments are going to help me so much with the algorithm. And then y'all come back on Monday at random times throughout the show. I'm going to announce only rules are you must be subscribed and you must be present to win. Don't lose out on the prizes because you didn't bother to attend. So hopefully we have a nice big crowd and hopefully we will have tons of comments. So I'm so excited about this new giveaway. I can't wait to see all the things you want to receive. Y'all remember, if you ask for things I actually have, you are more likely to get it because I'm not going out to buy new prizes. I am sacrificing merchandise I have, and you even saw some of my merchandise in my page.
You broke up. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm just a few shy from 800.
Oh, wow. You're breaking up again. Janice wanted two of those, if you
So
don't
I'll
mind.
thank Melissa for running the chat.